Okay. These are my audience members. Okay. All right. Today I'll be talking to you about. Let's see. I'll be talking to you about um, stopping institutionalized slavery. Corporations like the Geo Group are trading stock on the New York Stock Exchange. The stockholders make money based on the following: the management of correctional and detention, um, the design and construction and the finances of state and federal prisons, and immigrants and detention centers. African Americans make up the majority of the prison population. As of June 2007, black men were being locked up at a rate of 4,618 per 100,000, while white men were being incarcerated at 773 per 100,000, according to the U.S. Department of Justice. And this was who's counting on blacks to fill prisons? Those who make the profits. That's where that came from. Over the past 20 years, U.S. prison population has quadrupled approximately 1.8 million, which represents about 455 prisoners for every 100 citizens. The federal government currently predicts that 1 out of every 11 men will be in prison in a lifetime. But for blacks, the odds are 1 out of 4. The current prison population is 49% black and 18% Hispanic, per Prison Weekly, written by Anna Mundo. They also have low-paying wages that corporations get a percentage back. Heeding the judge's call, California voters passed a Proposition 139 in 1990, establishing a joint venture program allowing California businesses to cash in on prison labor. This is the new jobs program for California, so we can compete on third world basis with countries like Bangladesh, observed Richard Hobler with California Federation of Labor, and that was by Slavery on the New Plantation, a report on today's prisons and jails, part 2, written by Keila Naisha. TWA uses prisoners to take reservations. I'm sorry, but I'm not comfortable with giving my credit card information to prisoners. Right. I had no idea that TWA was using prisoners to take my reservation. Excuse me. In conclusion, African Americans need to inform our youth and our communities and our young adults about shareholders wanting them to participate in crime so they can become a money-making tool in the future. African Americans need to discuss this issue in our churches. The NAACP should hold rallies in every city to inform African Americans of this blight situation. African Americans need to work and reach out to lower income communities and volunteer some time with our youth. So today we have learned corporations make profits on incarcerated individuals, African Americans making up the majority of the prison population, the low paying wages which corporations get a percent back. We need to call to action. To prevent corporations from making profits, African Americans need to start hiring youth and young adults in low-income communities within those communities. If African Americans who own businesses in low-income communities do not start employing their own, there is room for crime that is left open to our idle youth and young adults.